Howdy, everybody. For this week's assignment, I wanted to use an opportunity that I was presented to choreograph for a clinic, and I went into the clinic with the understanding that it was supposed to be an advanced dance clinic, and it was supposed to be hard for them. With that in mind, I still really wanted to approach it with thinking about the 4 E's. For this one, I choreographed a piece, I Will Overcome by Ray. It is a song about someone that is experiencing grief, and they're really going through it, and they're sort of languishing in their grief. For example, at the beginning of the song, she says, "To illustrate briefly the state of my mind, I wear black cat-eyed glasses so I look chic as I cry." And then later she says, "I'll swing around the street lamp and I'll give you a story." And so it really just brings to mind someone they're self-sabotaging. And that sort of connected me to a passage from East of Eden where Samuel Hamilton says to Adam that some people feel like it is an insult to the glory of their sickness to get well, and that kind of feels like what she's singing about in the song. So one thing that really affected me, I think, as I was choreographing it, was the embodied cognition, because I started off with what is the world of the dance, so that I was able to give that to the dancers when I was choreographing it. They came in with a knowledge of what it was, and then I choreographed a lot of it while I was driving in the car. I'm safe, but I was in the car and while I was in the shower, so that sort of limited my movement to what I could do while safely operating my car, or what I could do in my little cubicle shower that I have, and that caused me to do a lot of stationary movement. I wasn't locomoting a lot until kind of the end of the piece, and when I did get into an actual studio to do it full out and see what it felt like, there was that. I thought I would be able to do this in 2 counts, but then I realized I couldn't do it in 2 counts when I actually did it full out with my body. And then on top of that, there were these windows where, at the Gemma studio I was working out in, where these people were watching me as I was working out. In my brain, they were watching me. They probably actually weren't. But it caused me to, in some ways, sort of shrink myself. I didn't want to draw too much attention to myself, which made me not default to showing technique and virtuosity like I normally want to do in my choreography. And then that really shaped how I choreographed, and so there's more footwork than I normally do. It's more in place, and I feel like it's a little bit more theatrical. I worked with a lot more imagery than I usually do. So I will now play the choreography. I'm going to have a side-by-side of me doing it and then the kids doing it. And yeah, thank you for watching.
Yes, 500 steps left to make it to the front door. My red high heels click, click, 4 many 2 drinks. I feel my backbone threaten to greet the concrete below. Me who wants to be in Paris, drunk and alone, where the phantom of a past love lingers in the cracks of the cobblestones that I watch on, and it haunts me and it taunts me. And suddenly in the reflection of a Chanel boutique window, I can see the old me and I hate her. I feel syrup strands in blue moonlight pour through the clouds to find me out like a spotlight, as if heaven's watching down to illustrate briefly the state of my mind. I have black cat-eyed glasses so I look chic as I cry. And it's funny, some people say I remind them of Amy. Some spit through their keyboards, I